So this video is for those people who rehearse 8 times what they're going to say to the waiter at the drive-thru, when they get on the phone to make an appointment, always DoorDash and say leave at door. Wish that we were still in the pandemic. This video is for you. Hi, I'm Carla and I'm healing from childhood trauma, and it seems like you might be too. You probably classify yourself as an introvert, and an introvert is a person who is very shy, who prefers to be by themselves. I'm not saying that all introverts have been traumatized, but I believe that most introverts are not born, they are made. That's my assumption, and this is my reason why. I know just basic human need is for us to be around people. I mean, it's even built into who we are, because as little kids, as infants, we are helpless. We need people to bathe us, to clothe us, to feed us, to take care of us. We need people. So our very survival depends on other people when we are born. So for someone to say that they are born an introvert, just to me does not make sense. Now, I know some people are just very shy and that's just their personality, but I know that there are people who just wish they could never see another person ever again in their lives. Like, it would be the best thing if they were really just the only person on the face of the earth. So they think. But I just want to submit to you today that maybe you were traumatized. Think about your childhood. Think about your past. Think about how you grew up. Was there someone in your life who you trusted, who took care of you, who was an adult, an authority figure, who kind of beat you into being an introvert? Maybe that person did not listen to your feelings, your needs, your wants, or meet them. Or every time you tried to speak up, they told you to be quiet, shut up. Or maybe they just did not hear you, ignore you, and they just neglected you. And you began to believe that whatever it is that you had to say was not important, or that your very presence just made people upset. Every time you were around, you got in trouble around a certain person. You got blamed for things that you did not do. So when these kinds of things happen, it's trauma. This is not something that is normal, and people should not be treated that way. But there are many, millions upon millions of people who have had a traumatic childhood where somebody in their life really made them feel like they were a pest, they were a bother, they were a nuisance, they were a menace. When in fact, you were just being yourself. You were just trying to be helpful. You were just trying to get the love and the attention that you needed, and you did not get that. So again, I just wanted to maybe have you think about the idea that it's possible that you are not an introvert, because there are people who say they're introverts, but you want a wife, you want a husband, you want a boyfriend, you want a girlfriend, you want a friend. And even beyond that of wanting those things, you need a job. You need to go to the grocery store. Well, you don't have to go to the grocery store, but there are certain things in life that you do need. And like I said, you need a job. You need to go to school. So if you need to go to these places and do these things, most likely you have to interact with people. And if you're an introvert, that is like the biggest fear of all. That's the thing that you desire the least, is to be around a person, any person, or most people, I should say. It depends on how introverted you are. But having anxiety, just to make a phone call, that's a problem. And I say that because you have to make phone calls every now and then. But you should not have to have anxiety about that, because anxiety brings other issues. We know that when people are under stress, it could cause high blood pressure, it could cause heart issues, palpitations, all kinds of stuff that comes with stress. And it don't make sense for nobody to be stressed just to make a phone call. Like, you're just calling somebody. But there are people, and I used to be one of them, who used to be so stressed about making a phone call. Like, even just somebody asking you a simple question, going to a party, going to school, going to these different places where there are people, makes you feel like you're about to have a mental breakdown. And it should not be that way. So I'm making this video because I want to help somebody. Anybody who does not want to help, who does not want help, or feel like they want to just be an introvert, yeah, just send this video to somebody who might need help, who you can think of that is suffering with this. Because I want people to be free. I want you to be free. I want you to be free to go out in the open, go out into the public. I'm not saying you have to be a social butterfly or anything like that, but just to do everyday, normal, day-to-day tasks without having a panic attack. So first and foremost, like this, remember I said that most people are like this because somebody has made them feel like they're not important, that they're a nuisance, like they should not be around. So the first thing you have to do before you even try to go out and to be around people, because that is eventually something that you want to do, but you have to be comfortable with yourself. Be comfortable with yourself and build up your self-worth by knowing that, first of all, you are a person who is worthy. I want to give you a fact. I was listening to this man, his name is Earl Nightingale, and he said that they did a research. I'm going to find this study. They did a study on the human body and the value of it. And he said that the human body, if I'm not mistaken, is worth about $56 billion with all the neutrons and the protons and all the energy that our bodies make. Our physical bodies are that valuable. So you are a valuable person. I mean, if it's not $56 billion, some people have estimated and said like $1 million or whatever. Either way, it's a lot. I think personally, it's way more than that because you cannot replace you. You are the only person who has ever lived your life. Nobody before you, nobody after you has been exactly like you. Nobody here on this earth right now is exactly like you. So there is no price that you can put on yourself. You are priceless. So first of all, I want you to get that understanding that you are important, that you do matter. You're a valuable person and we need you. There's somebody in this world who needs you. Some wife, some husband, some friend, some co-worker, somebody needs your help. They need your input. They need input. They need your insight. They need your knowledge. They need your wisdom. They need your love. They need your understanding. Some child that you're going to have one day. Some student that you might have. Somebody needs you. And if you're always hiding in a cave, they're never going to find you. How are you going to find a wife if you're not out looking for her? How is a husband going to find you if you are always hiding? Somebody is looking for you, but you're nowhere to be found. So I want you to be able to come out of that in Jesus' name. Even the Bible says that it is not good for man to be alone. It's not. You might think or prefer to be alone because you don't want to be rejected. You don't want to feel the pain and the hurt of that rejection or of someone saying something to you that's going to make you feel very uncomfortable. But it is not good for any person to be alone all the time. Now, I understand that sometimes you need to recharge, and that's fine. That is a symptom of trauma. Why do you have to go back into your room and isolate yourself so that you could just feel normal again? That is not normal. That's not normal. And we should not try to make that to be something that's normal. But anyway, let's talk about what we could do today to get ourselves in a position where we feel confident enough to go out into the world and be a person. You only have one life to live. 80 years, 90 years, 100 years if you're blessed. But spending all that time by yourself, that is not a life that's worth living, in my opinion. I'm not saying you're not a person now, you are a person, but just to be out and just to enjoy your life. That's the thing, enjoy your life. It's given depressed, really it is. And you don't, okay, so we're just gonna talk about that. So first and foremost, you have to replace the things that maybe people have said about you or made you think about yourself. And the best way to do that is to talk to yourself and say the right things to yourself. Begin to say to yourself that I am worthy of love, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, people like me, people are attracted to me, I'm popular, I'm desired. Begin to speak to yourself and then write it down too in a little journal or something. Say something about yourself in your journal. I like me. I like that I am a person who cares about others. I love that I know how to cook. I love that my hair is wavy or straight or long or something. I like my smile. I like the way my eyes look. So say something nice about yourself every day. That's what I want you to do. for the next 7 days. Think of something that you like about yourself and say it out loud to yourself every day. And think it in your mind. Even when a thought comes up like you're stupid or nobody likes you, I want you to combat that thought by saying, no, I'm lovable. A lot of people like me. A lot of people want to be my friend. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm wise. Now, after you say those things, I want you to go and I want you to do something nice for yourself every day for the next 7 days. Yesterday, I usually don't do nice stuff for myself because that's how I grew up, just always trying to help others. And people always wanted me to help them and people not really helping me. So I usually don't do nice things for myself. That's, like I said, that's how I was raised, to always think of others and not think of myself. But admire, they gave me some points, and with the points I was able to get like a few things for free. One of the options was a bouquet of sunflowers, and so I actually went and I got these sunflowers from Maya. I usually take my points and do something nice for somebody else, or take them and get something that everybody in the house could enjoy, but this time I was selfish and I got something nice for me. So I'm learning just like you, how to treat myself well, how to take care of myself. And that's how I'll be able to be more confident to go out and to talk to people and just know that, you know, what I have to say, my story, what my thoughts, my ideas, who I am, is important, and people, you know, want to be around me, that I'm attractive. So 2 things I want you to do. Don't forget, this is your homework for the next 7 days. 1, yes, say something nice about yourself in your mind and out loud. Think about it and say it. Something good about yourself. Something that, and not just good or nice, what's true. Because you are beautiful. You are worthy of love. You are blessed. You are smart. You are intelligent. You know, you are those things. You're not making it up. It's the truth. So say the truth about yourself. Don't keep saying the lies that people have been telling you all your life. And then go out and do something nice for yourself. Flowers. And don't let it be, it don't gotta be food. You know, maybe get yourself a book that you've been wanting to read. Or go to the library, even if you don't have money to pay for it. Because, you know, you already know. But you could do stuff free. Go get a book that you've been wanting to read. Take the time, you know, go to the library. And that's good too, because you, in a way, you might be socializing with somebody. Even if you just say hi, hello, or how you doing today, or have a good day, you know, at least you're saying something to somebody. You're actually going out and being amongst people. So I pray that this video has helped you, has blessed you. And if it has, please like it. And if there's somebody that you know of who needs to hear this message, please do me a big favor and do them a big favor and share this video with them. So do me a big favor, please, and do them a big favor, please, and share this video with them. All right, I will talk to you soon. Take care. Love you. Bye. Also, if you don't want to wait for my next video, you can download the ebook that is linked in the description in this video. It will give you more information on how to move from being an introverted person to more outgoing. Like I said, not a social butterfly, not the life of the party or anything like that, but just being comfortable with yourself and comfortable enough to be around people.